So I was a very bad boy through a maturity of a while back. I ordered these items, they finally came in because the weather was crappy, so there you have it. And one of those items, which was actually something I bought more recently, was this, and I'm still waiting for the cord for my hard drive, and that of course is this right here, the wireless dongle for the Xbox 360 wireless gamepad. Now, the main reason why I purchased this personally is because, well, I still had a perfectly good working Xbox 360 gamepad with a little bit of dirt and grime on there. I need to clean it up a little bit, actually. But, yeah, I still had one that worked perfectly well. It beated trying to get a brand new controller, which cost like $40 freaking. The only problem with the other one I had was it just died. I switched out my hard drive, I put the OS on there, and unfortunately, yeah, it just, when I went to go install it, just went kaput. So basically went, and it included all the software. So I have an extra one of these. This right here, which is a tattletale sign, this person ripped this out of a wireless controller bundle because these actually came with the wireless dongle, the controller, supposedly 2 batteries, and the manual, or the pamphlet here, which tells you that you kind of got gypped because you should have got a... But no, it's really not. The people just, they hawk up the price a little bit. They make it like $9.95 or whatever for the wireless dongle. And then they basically charge like almost the same price for if you were to just get the kit anyway for the wireless controller on eBay. It's how they work. They nickel and dime everything they get out of a bundle. Same thing with people when they buy Skylander toys or something like that. They buy the box, they rip everything out of it. They sell the game separately for like $10 or something, or $5 or $8, depending on how much the fee is going for that nowadays. And then they take the toys, they take them out of the box, sell them individually, and try to make a profit from there. So in turn, they try to make a little bit more than how much the bundle is actually worth consistently. But yeah, I got that. It works perfectly well. As you can see, the lights glowing there. But all was good in the world. Okay, so the next thing I picked up, as I pick everything else off the floor, because the balance and weight and everything else decided it wanted to give in as I was picking that up, was I got a couple of games, about 4, actually 5 technically, because of the digital one I'm about to show you here in a moment after. Now, of course, the first one is Drawn to Life for the DS. Now, this came complete. I did not pay very much at all, period. Now, I've been playing this through the means of a R4 what is it? An R4 emulation device there, the bootleg cart, I guess you would call it. I've been playing a little bit of that through that. It was actually pretty enjoyable, so I said, you know what, I'm going to get the real copy of this, because it is fun. I mean, yeah, it's for kids, more likely, but it's just silly, hapless fun. I mean, you can draw your own stuff, which I think is pretty cool. That's what I really liked about this game, about that element, was you can build your own little character, make like Squall or whatever, and, you know, do stuff like that. So, it was really cheap. There you have it. Next game right here is for the PS3, and that, of course, is Killzone 3. Now, I picked this up because I really enjoyed Shadowfall. I played a little chunk of Killzone 2, thought that one was alright. So I decided to pick this one up, why not? I think the servers for the online for this is off, so unfortunately cannot play it online, which, again, not a humongous big deal. I also have, where is it? Oh, the controller for this, or the attachment for the Move, so eventually I'll get the Move controllers, because those are going down in price dramatically, so I'll be able to try out the game with that and see how it's like. And I heard it's actually pretty decent, so there you have it. Next, I got Grand Theft Auto Episodes from Liberty City. Now, again, I did not pay past $4 for any of this at all. This was 99 cents. I'm just telling you the prices. So, I spent a lot less because the place I bought these from was, I guess, was like sort of a sale, but at the same time it really wasn't, and I had some spare change left over in PayPal, so I went ahead and ordered these and got them locally, and then rest was history. So, yeah, it comes in the disc, no manual. I'm not too complacent about that. I don't really care. because again, this is probably something I'm going to play through once via the 2 games there, and I'll be pretty much done. This one came complete, which was pretty nice. Now the last item I got here was something I got a while back too, which I'll put these on the side here. Now the last item here is retro. It is pretty much retro, so you're going to be like, yes, he bought something retro for once, none of this new crap. Some people say that actually out loud. Don't ask me who, but they do say it out loud. So, got this right here. Now, of course, is Vector Man 2 for the Sega Genesis. Woohoo, woohoo. It comes complete. The box is a little bit banged up. A little ripped up a little bit, too. The cartridge, which is giving me a little bit of a fight, given it'll be over soon, is the cartridge in excellent condition. Just an excellent condition. It's a little, obviously, little air bubbles because of the, unfortunately, the test of time proved otherwise for this poor little beast of a cartridge. But, yeah, I already have this one, but I saw this one extraordinarily cheap. I said, screw it, why not? It's not mint or complete in the box, but it's just complete. But again, it includes a manual, which I've never really seen the manual for this one personally for Vector Man 2. So I thought it was a treat to say, yes, this must happen. I think it was really cool about this game that it had several different power-ups and what have you. It was just a really cool game. Preferred part 1 a lot more though, but part 2 is still pretty good too. Unfortunately, I don't think it did too amazingly. That's why it sort of went obscure into the test of time. But people still point out this game, say this one was excellent, which I don't blame them for saying so. It's actually a really good game. Even gives you points of how much these enemies are. They're hand-drawn pictures, which I think is pretty wild too. Which, again, I guess if you really care about points, you can rack those up and get the most out of your video game. So, there you have it. This would actually mark my first technical Sega Genesis, I think this is like the 3rd generation, boxed game. This is actually the first, which is pretty cool. I'm pretty happy to have that asset to my collection, as I'm trying to happily put this back in the box here. There you go. I guess that will work. But as usual, it's a slip in and flip out before anyone catches you. But no, it's basically slips on. Very convenient. Cardboard, but I prefer the plastic cases a little bit more. That's just how I am, but still pretty nice, colorful, and it gives you good sized pictures to see what the game looks like. So there you have it, kids to adults, 1 player. Pretty cool. So I'm going to go and put that to the side, and I'm going to show you the next game I got here for free. Now, everyone who has a Nintendo 3DS, this is sort of a mention towards that, you get the said following game for free if you log into your said Nintendo, go to the store, and then be able to download it. Just look for the following. Turn it down because the copyright bug likes to spin around like an asshole. But anyway, this right here is Pokemon Shuffle. And it is a freebie, so I'm just showing you the icon here real quick. There you go. And basically it's a freebie. I'm going to show you some gameplay here really quickly. Derp. And optimize. You pick the right Pokemon to play and blah blah blah. Nintendo's going to copyright this flag. I don't give a crap. I really don't care. So, I'm going to go through here. Hello. It's pretty much Candy Crush in a nutshell. Pardon the pun. All you do is try to catch Pokemon by the bottom screen here. All you do is go like that. And you damage the Pokemon above. If you can somehow overcome the odds, then life will be glorious for you. Again, you can drag the characters' icons wherever the hell you want. So we need to put... What the heck is it? Okay. Kangaskhan Khan right there. See, a couple of these Pokemon right here I can recognize and go, oh yeah, I remember those when I was a kid, yeah. Other ones I'm just like, I don't fucking know what the hell any of these are. Fuck them. That's pretty much my mindset. Fuck them, I don't care. But yeah, that's generally how it works. It's very colorful, it's very bright, and it's free. The only downside to this game, which I will go through here right now, is while it's a freebie, it has that typical... Wait, what? Oh, it still doesn't move things. It has that issue where Candy Crush gives you so many moves you can do, and if you fuck up so many times you have to reset it, blah blah blah. Or it gives you that certain grace period where you have to wait patiently to get... Did I catch it? I didn't pay attention. I did. Okay, Swirl X, fucking cloud. Yeah, it's basically Candy Crush. That's about it. And some other puzzle game Pokemon came out with a while back. I don't remember what the hell the name was. I don't really care. But it's basically that in a nutshell. As you can see at the top here, it has these little icons, which, try to see if we can get a good view of that. Anyway, so you see this heart right there, and there's a timer. Now, if you wait that timer, then you get basically, past that grace period, you get hearts. So with the hearts, you basically in turn get to play and continue playing and continue playing. And can get more Pokemon, I guess. And then you also get coins for rewards, and the gems right there. Every once in a while you get a freebie one, which you can use to buy more hearts. What's the issue, you ask? Well, here's the problem. If you fuck up or anything else like that, you end up screwing yourself over, so you have to wait and get more hearts. So this could be itchy for people. People get that itch where they have to keep on playing because they get addicted to it and they want to keep on playing and keep on playing. So therefore, they end up spending money. A couple of my friends so far have caved into this. It was like I heard a grown-ass man go, fuck! And then he goes, be right back and get my wallet. I'm like, wait, what are you talking about? So he comes back, and he can hear him sitting down in the chair. And he goes, that's all you hear in the background is, and he can hear the game keep on playing. So it's like, uh-oh. So, yeah, basically those coins you can use and redeem, which I'll show you here, the cash shop. I think this is the cash shop. Yep. Basically, this is the cash shop, and then there's a little icon down there, and that's where you go and redeem money. Then you can basically buy extra hearts or whatever else. It's a dangerous thing. It's a very, 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 very dangerous thing. And Nintendo saw this coming a mile away, and especially for folks who are not patient, they will pretty much cave in and try to buy all this shit. They'll buy extra hearts and all that. Though I don't understand why Nintendo couldn't do like a social media connection thing where you can say, hey, I need some help, I need some more coins, or need more hearts, and people are like, I'll help you out, buddy. And no, I don't understand why they do it like Candy Crush. It would pretty much be very effective for them social media wise and whatever else. It would help. It would be good for the environment. I'm talking out my ass with the environment part. That isn't really going to help nothing with any tree. But there you have it. Do I think the game's good or bad? It's good. It looks very colorful. It's definitely very colorful. It's one of those games where it's obviously... What the hell am I doing? Oh, that's right here is a hard mode, by the way. So if you want to get these extra Pokemon, you can. But it's dangerous. And the reason why I'm saying it's dangerous because you're going to have kids, especially youngsters, especially youngsters, are like 8 or 9 years old playing this game, and they're going to lose eventually. They're just not going to concentrate enough to, succeed well in this, and they're going to screw up a lot, and then they're going to need money to continue playing, because they're going to want to keep on playing. Their kids are impatient. Kids are just very impatient. I mean, some adults are too, but kids are especially very impatient sometimes with this. They want to keep on playing. So what's going to happen? Either you can turn this into a chore-doing rig where you make them do chores, they give them $1.39 or something to go keep on playing, or I don't know what. And this is a vicious cycle. This is just a very vicious thing. I mean, I still got 2 hearts left on mine, so I'm fine for at least, I think, up to 29. So it's not a big deal. I just continue to play something else on my computer or my console or something like that. But again, it's a very dangerous game. That's all I can say. Games like this is just super dangerous. It's so dangerous, it makes me rip my shirt off and scream in fear. But anyway, that's enough for me from this pickup video. Hope you enjoyed it nonetheless. The case is closed. Oh man. God, that pun was horrible.